The MX-6 was not usually driven calmly and measuredly, so today it is difficult to find a copy that would never get into trouble. Traces of corrosion on the body, a reason to carefully inspect the car for damage. According to servicemen, this indicates poor quality repairs after accidents. Despite the fact that the body is not galvanized, thanks to the high-quality paint and varnish and anti-corrosion coating, it perfectly resists rust. You can find body parts for the MX-6 at junkyards, although they are rarer than for other Mazda models. With the same wheelbase as the donor, the MX-6 cabin has a 2+2 landing formula, that is, rear passengers can add on for a short time, for traveling short distances. In fairness, it should be noted that if the crew consists of people of average height, then in the back seat it is quite tolerable. By the way, to facilitate landing on the gallery, the front passenger seat was equipped with a mechanical memory for the position of the pillow and the angle of the backrest. When the backrest is tilted forward, the seat automatically moves forward a little, and when it is pulled back, it returns to its original position. As befits the Japanese, the car, even in the basic versions, is well equipped. There are power windows and power mirrors, central locking, power steering, steering column height adjustment, and a sunroof. Often there is an air conditioner. There are no comments on visibility either. All dimensions of the car are clearly visible. The MX-6 was equipped with only two petrol engines, a 4-cylinder 2.0-liter and a 6-cylinder 2.5-liter. Most often, we have V6s, and the 4-pot ones, as a rule, were installed on American versions and aggregated with an automatic transmission. Employees of the branded service station who advised us noted that both units require timely, every 30,000 kilometers, replacement of candles. If this is not done, the load on the ignition system increases, and the ignition coil suffers first of all. Its failures were noted. The new part is expensive, about $500, because it is made as one piece with the distributor. The weak point of the 2.0-liter 16-valve is hydraulic lifters. On many machines they can knock. In 2.5-liter versions, valve cover gaskets may lose their tightness over time. Replacing the one closest to the driver is a very laborious process. You have to remove the intake manifold, and expensive. The work costs about $70. In addition, V6 units are almost 2 times more expensive to maintain than 4-cylinder counterparts. So, due to the dense layout of the engine compartment and the use of complex special tools, only the work of replacing the timing belt will cost about $90, and about $300 will have to be spent on replacing related components. 3 bypass rollers and a timing hydraulic tensioner are used in the V6, as well as 2 external rollers for ribbed attachment belts. Most European versions of the MX-6 are equipped with 5-speed manual transmissions, while American versions are equipped with 4-speed automatics. Thanks to close gear ratios, the mechanics provides the coupe with good dynamics. The V6 accelerates to hundreds in 8.5s. As a rule, this gearbox does not cause problems during operation, and its maintenance consists in regular, every 70,000 kilometers, oil changes. Reliable and hydraulic clutch. The rack and pinion steering of all MX-6 is equipped with power steering. Even on our roads, the tie rod ends last a long time, and the rail can only disturb at high mileage, over 300,000 kilometers. Its oil seals lose their tightness. However, oil does not flow from under them, and the seals, so to speak, sweat. Sometimes we also have fully managed versions of 4WS, which are a real pleasure for active drivers, because they are exemplary in their manageability. The system of electronic mechanical control of the rear wheels at speeds up to 47 km/h turns them in the direction opposite to the direction of the front wheels, and at a higher speed, in the same direction. Please note, for 4WS versions, toe-in must be adjusted even on the rear wheels. This procedure is recommended to be carried out only at a company service. The service costs $40, due to unqualified service. The correct functioning of the fully controlled steering system was often disrupted, the restoration of which required a lot of time and was very expensive. The weak point of the brake system is the parking brake drive mechanism. If the owner rarely uses it, the drive rod will rust over time and wedged in the metal sleeve. If you prefer a sporty driving style, it is advisable to use original pads. After several active decelerations from high speeds, non-original ones quickly lose their effectiveness, and owners often complain about cotton brakes. By design, the MX-6 independent suspension is similar to the donor one from the Mazda 626. However, unlike it it is tuned for a dynamic ride and is harsh on the go. At the same time, it has proven itself to be quite durable. So, even the most loaded front silent block of the lever, on average, nurses about 80,000 kilometers, and the rear one, up to 150,000 kilometers. In addition, all the rubber bands are changed separately from the levers, but the ball joints are changed together. The original spare part assembly is about $450, the work is $35. But ball joints also serve up to 100,000 kilometers. In the rear 3-link suspension, all silent blocks are supplied only assembled with levers, but they can last from 100 to 150,000 kilometers. First of all, the silent blocks of the trailing arms wear out. Work together with spare parts will cost about $100. The least, about 40,000 kilometers, are only the racks and bushings of the front and rear anti-roll bars. Mazda MX-6 was bought for active driving, therefore, before venturing into buying a chosen copy, we recommend that you drive to a branded service station and conduct a qualified car diagnostics to weigh whether its technical condition corresponds to the money that is asked for it. But in general, even after many years of active use, the MX-6 is still able to give dashing drivers the pleasure of a dynamic ride. And thanks to the interchangeability of the main components and assemblies from the 626th coupe, maintenance is quite affordable.